Hey up people, how the devil are we? Long time no see. Yeah, just thought I'd check in after everybody asking after me on Joseph's live stream last night, and thanks for all those that have asked. Where have I been? Well, very busy. Extremely busy with work at the moment, running various different projects, and in the process of working on a degree, which is, well, it's actually finished now. I'm just waiting on a few bits and bobs to come back from that, which is nice. I'm glad it's finished because it's one of the most difficult things I've ever had to do. I'm doing a lot of work on the house. Lots of stuff been going on inside. It's virtually been fully decorated with a brand new bespoke built kitchen, which I've been fitting over the last sort of few months in my spare time and after work, and etc, etc, etc. And it's just left me with not a great deal of time to produce any content, and due to time constraints, etc, with being so busy, when I have had cars come in for work, it's just been more productive for me to just get on and do the work required, and you know, keep customers happy, etc, rather than spending 4 or 5 hours filming, and you know what it's like, rather than just cracking on with it. So for that I can only apologise. So yeah, here's the Jeep. Quite a bit's happened with the Jeep over the last sort of 2 or 3 months, however long it's been. Where are we? We've got a new exhaust made for it right the way through. It sounds absolutely glorious. It's in the process at the moment. It's currently off the road, loosely termed, and you can still drive it. There is actually the shock absorbers are off at the back, as you can see, because I'll take you underneath. These shock absorbers are absolutely ridiculous. They're too firm. But the common problem with the Jeeps is where the shock top mount goes into the body. They're notoriously a frail point, and mine are yeah, not in the best of health. So I've ordered from the States, and they're actually in the kitchen. We'll go and have a look, and I'll show you quickly around the kitchen where we're at. Home. So yes, sneak preview of what's to come. I'll close that. So yeah, this is my new kitchen. Yeah, it's kitchen. What we've got for the Jeep are these, and they're called flag nuts. And what happens is, I'll take you back underneath. We shall go underneath properly and have a look. Yeah. You can see right at the top there where the shocks go into the body. It's a little bit dark. That these flag nuts are designed to go into the chassis, and then you bolt your next shocks to it, because the bolts, as you can see, they're perfectly rounded off, and on the inside of the chassis there's two of these little captive nuts, and they break off and they just spin and spin and spin. So various Jeep specialists over the years have come up with this idea. It works fantastically, apparently, so we'll give those a go. So it's just a case of one evening over the next coming weeks or so, we shall go up the yard and blow those the heads off of those bolts. Just literally a case of pulling the shock absorbers out, cleaning up the remains, and inserting this into the chassis and bolting the new shock absorbers in place. So hopefully it's all going to come good. But, yeah, the Jeep's looking quite nice and tidy underneath. Lot smaller exhaust box that's in there now, and high flow catalyst, put a 6-branch performance manifold on it, and yeah, it sounds absolutely glorious. So that's where we are with the Jeep. Now, there has been an addition to the fleet, and it's this, and I'll explain why in a moment. The Granada is locked away, ready for the summer next year. It didn't really get much use this year, hence, as I said, I've been very busy. And the Alfa 166 is still here, and it is currently for sale. So if anybody wants a cheap, well sorted Alfa Romeo 166, do please get in touch, because I'd rather it go to somebody that I know. As you know, it's featured quite a lot on the channel and stuff now over the last couple of years or so, and various other channels have used it for their footage, etc. So yeah, I could do with it clean, because I've had a new water thing fitted outside because it was leaking the other day, so I haven't had a chance to clean it off yet. So yeah, if anybody wants to is interested in it, or know of anybody that was interested in this car, please do let me go. Let me know, and yeah, we can try and sort something out. Like I say, I won't be asking a lot of money for it, because I don't agree with buying cars and then trying to make stupid amounts of money on them, because we're all in this together, and yeah, I'm not a greedy person. So yeah, if anybody wants the Alfa, do please let me know. I will be having a company car as well, so that's one of the main reasons why I could do with the space. But you all know what it's like when something turns up that you can't resist. So I was offered this about 6 weeks ago, come through a good friend of mine, and it's a one-owner vehicle that he used to look after. He used to pretty much look after it from day one, and bless him, he's passed away now, and he was asked by his family to sell it. And I've always had a soft spot for V6 Vauxhalls, and hence owning the Amiga and several others before the channel existed. So yeah, it's a very, very, very nice car. That is the only mark on it, by the fuel flap there. It did have a dodgy fuel cap seal, and unfortunately it has marked the lacquer a little bit, but all that's going to be sorted out. Because I say, the car's not going to be used full time. It is actually going to become kind of like a retro show car, such as the Jeep. It's incredibly original. It wears all of its original paint. It has a full Network Q Vauxhall service history with it, totaling over £13,000. The car's only done 60,000 miles, and I'm just, yeah, I'm flabbergasted at its condition. I haven't really done a fat lot to it at the moment. I've done a few little bits and bobs ready for its MOT in a week or two's time. I'll show you those in a minute. But yeah, it's a very nice, very, very nice example. It's quite a rare spec, so I'm told. It's not a CDX, it's not a GLS, it's something called an Arctic, which is based on a GLS, so I'm led to believe. It does have the GLS seats, etc, etc. Does have air conditioning, all of which works. Every mortal thing on the car works, and yeah, like I say, I'm very happy with it. But bits and bobs are faded and stuff in places, but it's all stuff that can be sorted out. Yeah, very, very nice car. So what have I done with it since I've had it? I've been using it a little bit, as you do. Yesterday I replaced, tell you what, let's go and get the keys, we'll start it up, and we'll have a listen to it. Currently working with a dodgy camera mount at the minute as well, so I don't know why it's creaking at me. So anyway, let's have a look. Let's turn the steering wheel to one side. Yeah, it is due a cam belt, so I'm going to sort that out over the next couple of weeks. Like I say, it's due a service, it's MOT, all of which the parts are in the garage for, ready to do. Yesterday I fitted some new suspension arms on the front, so around the other side. It did have a little bit of a knock on the steering. There we go. Nice new suspension arms, and actually whilst it was dry I completely wax oiled the car from front to back. Subframe, everything. Have a look around the other side. Yes, it's looking nicely sorted now underneath, which is good. Yeah, very nice. Could do with the back box. I daren't push that there because we'll be having a noise on his hand, so I'll be sorting the back box out for it. But on the whole, it'll do. So that's kind of a little bit of a mini fleet up excuse me, a bit of a mini fleet update and what's going on, and say thanks for everybody dropping me the nice comments and that, as and when you do, it means a lot. And while we're at it, we'll have a quick listen to what the Jeep sounds like. It's very, very loud now. Some say it's a little bit too loud, but like I always say, loud exhaust save lives. So I'll plonk you on the floor and we'll have a listen to the Jeep. Stick it down here. There she goes. Have it. So yeah, thanks everybody. As I say, normal service will be resumed as and when, but the winter time is usually my quiet time anyway, so I'll do check-ins and that. I might even attempt at, because I'm not very good with this computer type stuff, maybe doing a bit of a live stream if anybody was interested in that, and having a chat and sharing a drink together, which would be nice. I might have to get Joseph involved with that. Yeah, we'll see, but yeah, any questions, comments, all that kind of stuff, let me know. And yeah, thanks everybody. I hope you like the Vectra, because it's going to be here for a bit, I would have thought. And same again, if anybody's interested in the Alpha or nobody wants to buy it, do please get in touch, and I'm sure we'll be able to sort something out. So thanks very much everybody, and stay safe, all that kind of stuff, you know what to do, and speak to you soon. See you later.